Hi, welcome to the demonstration of the Linux Extractor on a Ubuntu machine. So for this, we'll be demonstrating two modes. One is the privileged mode, and the other is the non-privileged mode, when the investigator do not have permissions or root access to run the tool. So first, I'll be demonstrating the privileged mode. So let me quickly open the input file first to show you what I'll be extracting. So as you can see here, I'll be extracting the /var/log directory, which contains all the logs, the /boot directory, as well as some volatile information using commands to get a sense of the running system, such as ifconfig, netstat, any service running, and as well as some listing. Last but not least, I'll be taking a look at some individual files, such as /etc/password/group. All these are all important files that are needed for analysis later on. So let's run the tool. So the output will be USB output. So let me just remove it first. So the tool and the input file is in the same directory. So I'll be using the desktop itself for better visualization. So let me run the tool. This is let me run it using permissions first. As you can see here, the extraction process went smoothly, able to extract everything out, and there's also able to extract everything out from both directories, as well as the commands are able to run, and then there's no error message being written. So let us take a look at the output. So as you can see, even though bash history is a hidden file, this tool is also able to extract out any hidden files as long as the file location is being given properly. So as you can see, there's group password boot tree. This boot tree is the tree of the boot that we're being extracted out. So because var, we only wanted var/log, right? The tree will be in its layer 2 directory, which is here. So it will showcase all the logs that are stored within /var/log, as well as the actual files being extracted out properly. Last but not least, the volatile information is also being output into different txt files to let to for to be more organized, so that the investigator knows which file can be used for which commands output is in which text file. So let us run it again using non-privileged command. Let me clear the output first. So let's now run the tool with the output removed as a non-privileged user. Okay, as you can see here, the hash check, some of them are being modified during the extraction, because this this extraction process is also a process, so it will write actually to some log files. So this program is also able to detect any modification done on the artifact itself. So for example, because the original file has been modified, the extracted file is different from the modified file because it is running a process, which is the extraction. So as you can see here, there is also multiple more text files, such as the not copy out. So all this will give the investigators a sense of what files are missing, as they do not have privilege function to copy out. So you can see there are also some log files that require permissions that they are unable to take out. But the rest of the information is about the same, such as the tree. The tree, however, is from the system tree and not the tree that's being copied out. We want to take the tree from the system, as it shows any files are moved or deleted. So all these files are also being all these individual files are also able to take out. However, some individual files are, if they specify an individual file that needs to have permission, it will print out permission denied on the screen itself instead of in the text file. So as you can see, the volatile information is about the same as the privileged one, and there are some broken symbolic links also within the boot directory. So the symbolic links are also present because it wasn't present just now, because we had enough permissions to copy out everything from the boot directory. However, now as we are running on a lower privilege, these two files are unable to point to a privileged file that needs to be taken out. That's why it becomes a broken symbolic link. So all these are all useful information that we will give the investigator. Tool also works on Debian. I'll be showing I'll be showing the tool running on Debian. I won't be going into detail. I will just be showing this on this Debian release lah. So I'll only be extracting the boot directory into this location here onto the desktop. So let me run the tool. As you can see here, all these extraction has already been done. This shows that the some of the commands that will be some of the commands that can be found on the Ubuntu does not work on Debian, so it will let the user know that this command does not exist. And then if the command file already exists, you also let the user know instead of just processing it and overwriting it, in case it's from a previous extraction. So the boot directory already exists. Yeah, so basically it will this a prior extraction has already been done here. So it will just let the running it on a CentOS machine. Note that I'm running it in root and also only extracting the boot directory. Okay, so we are able to extract out everything from boot, showing that this tool also works on a CentOS system. So what is this distribution? Let's have a look. Yeah, so this is a CentOS 8.4. So let us go to the output folder. So you can see there's the boot tree, the boot directory, this specific folder that the user wanted to extract, as well as some volatile information. So I have config, listing, nested, and everything. So this will be the last distribution that I'll be testing this tool on. Thanks for watching.